Beat it, kid. That ain't none of your business.
It would be funny if he kind of looks under one of the beds and just gets stabbed in the eye. It's just like, well, that's what he gets. That's what he gets. That was a question. What are you doing?
Leave me alone. Busy right now.
Bashy. Yeah, well, I'm getting the fuck away from him. So it seems that Rudy's on the lookout for Lillian. So either like the two like suspects seem to be heading for an altercation of sorts, which is exciting. Hopefully, we get to see that.
Mm-hmm.
But as you've probably noticed now from the last few acts, whenever we do to get a new act, we obviously have to check in with the parrot. He's our main source of intel, so he's going to let us know who the real killer is.
The old school mafia fixer.
That's it. It's the one you least expect. In fairness, that's how all good fixes work. There he is. Look at him. No one suspects a thing.
Big green bastard.
Big green treacherous bastard. Uh-huh. But the big question is, who has the gun? Is it Henri? Is it Rudy? Is it Lillian? Is it Beauregard? Could be any of them. You just don't know. Oh, there he is. Look.
Aww.
Yeah.
Someone left a note on the door.
He does, yeah.
Ooh.
Meet me in the hedge garden. Oh, he won't let us pet the dog. Wow. That's when you know things are getting serious.
Come on, boy.
What's that?
Timmy's stuck down the well.
Can you help us out at all? I'm trying to calm down the dog and the game is refusing to help.
The Sierra game refusing to help. Shock her.
I know. I thought they turned the corner, Neil. I really did. I guess old habits die hard. So, who's waiting for us in the hedge maze, I wonder? Ah. I can't tell who that is. Oh, it's Lillian, is it? It's either that or Rudy's taking a weird turn. Aha, there you go.
What, you didn't fear greatly for your own life, Raybon, before now?
No, this was now that my friend is the one that died.
It took a fucking dead bodies piled up down a secret kill bunker.
Yes. Because all I can say about that part, it's character building. Once someone I know is affected. So yeah, as you can see, she had a gun, but she's also wearing the overcoat and boots. So it seems that she is the one that's been killing everybody.
Mm.
But now the burning question is, where is Rudy? Aha.
Skeleton key.
We will need that. And there you have it. So she's been using the Colonel's old gear to basically commit the murders. And I suppose, like in a way, it makes sense because with the big ass boots, you would expect a man to have been doing it.
Yeah.
But now the twist is that like it was the most petite girl in the house. That was how serial killers go. That was a good play. It was a good idea.
Till she got capped.
Capped, yeah, in the ass by presumably Jimmy Stewart. We can only assume. Frankie, my dear, I'm popping a cap in your ass. See, I didn't even take my hand in the pocket to shoot you. That's how good I am. It's a man's way of doing it, shooting a woman. Now the real puzzle is trying to calm the dog down. Ooh.
Oh, scuffling upstairs.
Scuffle. There's the shenanigans happening. Shit is kicking off. But now it's a matter of getting up there. Yes, we are getting closer.
Further upstairs.
Mm-hmm. And there is one very handy way of going upstairs, as we know. Well, hey. No sign of the Colonel. And there's the doctor's bag as well. So the bag I was trying to look for like for 5 minutes earlier on just suddenly appears right at the end. It's like, well, I guess that's that fucking box ticked. That's
Somebody's
great.
Been rooting through it.
Yeah. There's like a fucking tin of spinach there that gets Henri back to winning ways, Popeye style. Unless there's a Creole equivalent of that. Is there like jambalaya? Yeah, there's some secret jambalaya there, and gets him back in the game. So now it's up. Now we're gonna try and intervene in this supposed discussion happening upstairs. Because why else would there be scuffles? There we go. There's a needle between the two of them.
A fierce struggle.
Yes. Yep. It's actual scraps happening. Look at that. Hey.
Oh.
And Rudy wins. Yes, what a classy way to end this game. It was self-defense. Don't ask questions. You know what? I don't believe him. I think he's full of shit.
Especially because, like, wait a minute, he lured him up there and tried to stick him with a needle from the doctor's bag. How did he know it was from the doctor's bag?
Especially considering we know that Lillian was actually the murderer because, like, she was the one leaving the evidence. You were doing fuck all. We know you were doing fuck all. A couple more days to perhaps find the family fortune that we happen to have stashed in our coats. Yeah, you go for it, man. The house is yours now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm a bounce. I got the tools.
The next morning. So yeah, like this is not quite the. I don't know if you can classify this as the bad ending as such, but it's definitely like the meh ending. Like you've missed something, Laura pondering life, going, why didn't I interfere in that fight? Is the dog okay? Now, for some reason, a goose. This is all steamship. Lovely job. You don't see many of them anymore. Although in fairness, going by the artwork, it kind of looks more like the White House on like a fucking on a craft. I get what they're doing with the ending here, in that like you clearly missed something, try again, but also at the same time you're the only survivor of the murder house. Well done.
Exactly, yeah. You managed to get out of there a whole lot motherfucking richer and a whole lot less dead than everybody else.
This is the thing. So I don't classify that as the bad ending. That's just like you survived, as opposed to Holmes, you cracked the case. You know, there's a critical difference. So yes, this is now the true ending of the first Lower Bowl game, where we get the whole scoop, the whole story. And all we have to do is just interfere in a fight between two men who are much bigger than us. Because that's very sensible.
We gotta go on.
Yes.
Tap some ass.
And we shoot Rudy. Bam! There you go. And then the old colonel, who has never liked us before at this point.
And who up until now we've had no reason whose life to save.
Indeed. Mm-hmm. I love as well, like both him and Rudy have the exact same shifty eyes. It runs in the family, apparently.
Pure shifty eyes.
Yes.
It's terrible what's been happening here tonight. Really? Well, every time we tried to talk, you wouldn't think that. You just told us to fuck off.
You're just shaking your stick at us. Well, you say that, but like you did have access to the house. You just were looking in the wrong places. To be fair, that probably explains why she kind of spared us, because we weren't in the family.
Yeah.
So that
and also,
is...
it kind of contradicts. He was like, I got everybody here and they killed each other over my will. And then he's just like, well, but now I've just realised that, in fact, it was my niece who went berserk and decided to ice everybody.
Ridiculous. And then, and obviously, as Rudy sensing an opportunity here, decided, oh, I'll just kill the old man instead.
Yeah.
Everything's mine. I'm sorry, I didn't realise there was a rocket base behind the property.
Wait a minute, she could have done this the whole time.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with that woman?
There we have it now. The four heroes of the story.
Like, didn't Celie like find like the second or third body or something like that with us?
No, she didn't see anybody's either. She just knew that something bad was happening.
Fucking launch the goddamn fucking rocket then, you daft bitch.
Like, she didn't believe that people were getting killed off either. She just felt a bad vibe. She didn't see any murders herself. So basically, like, everyone in this story has been living in complete ignorance, except for us and the dog.
Of the very things going around. I know you found an old Civil War statue treasure on my estate.
You're going to keep all $4 million of it. As for you, Beauregard, you are a good boy. There he is. Look. Honestly, he is the true hero of the story, isn't he?
Indeed, they always are.
Look at him. His droopy eyes. What a heartwarming story of how two
everything will be okay now that everybody's dead.
Yeah, exactly.
The salute to be there.
Yes. Did I get everything right? It's rising. Oh god, it's peaking. I was 2 away.
Oh, you fucking bum.
Bottle job. So, what does the notes have to say? We'll sign off the playthrough here. So this is keeping track of like what you were able to achieve, I guess, and maybe those are the 2 points you may have missed out. So it'll actually show you here what you missed, and then you can play it again. So yeah, we found all the bodies, which is very exciting. I mean, I guess this is a nice way of like capping off like what you did and didn't do in the game, but it is a very dry way to end in the game. There you go. Something is incomplete.
Items requiring close scrutiny.
Oh, and there's someone else with a gambling habit. That was probably Rudy, I'd say. We sniffed everyone successfully. That's good. Glad to see that worked out. Yeah, people were fucking confirmed. Right. So, yeah. So
missed an object that changed the location.
At least it doesn't tell us outright what it is. We still have to go and find it. But at the same time, no, I'm done. I'm happy with that.
Well, you know what? The thing is, we got the Sniffing Everybody award, so we're happy.
I think so. That was the true goal, really, was to make sure everyone smelled the same. And that is obviously, in case you don't know, that is actually the secret like meta game we do for SierraQuest games to make sure we do actually sniff everything in it. So yeah, no, I think that's I'll call that a success, Neil. I don't know about you. Nothing really says successful like that.
Very much so, a success.
Indeed. Again, there was a lot of downtime in that particular game, Neil. So we've shared our thoughts on it whatsoever. But it was nice. It's one of the better Sierra games to play, at least. Probably not to watch back.
It really is one of the better ones. The second one's quite good.
Yes. So I've heard.
That'll be very, very good. But that was a really good game.
Yes, it was. It was dripping with realism. It had the it was in New Orleans in the 1920s. It got the themes vibe, it had the music, it had everything right. And it only seems fitting now that the next game we play on SierraQuest takes us all the way out of that realism, out of the real world, and into the fantasy world. Because, Neil, do you remember Quest for Glory? Oh, the reaction says it all. Now, folks, you know about like how sometimes some game series torpedo their own hype, right? Like Assassin's Creed and all those types of series. This is the originator of that. Like, I think Neil might know what I'm talking about here, but like, if you ever wanted to see a game series ruin itself, then you've come to the right place with Quest for Glory. So for our next game on this series, we'll be jumping back into the fantasy realm. It's not quite King's Quest. It's kind of in the same idea, but it's got a little bit else going about itself. It's kind of like a bit of, I don't know what to describe it, like a bit of like Narnia mixed in with King's Quest. Wouldn't something like that?
Yeah. So you're like, this is the first one, so you want to be a hero, yeah?
Yes, that's the one. Let's be fair. We were on a pretty decent run of like good Sierra games. We got Codename Iceman, we got Laura Bow. Now it's time for the kidney punch, right? This is the kidney punch we've got now. And
are you doing the original version or the enhanced one?
I do not know. I'd say probably the original.
Right,
that's where I've been going since then. And I'm not going to lie, Neil. Like, I hope you really enjoyed Codename Iceman and Laura Bow, because next few entries you're really going to love. I'm telling you, they're going to be great. Really fun for the whole family. Promise. So until then, we'll see you next time on SierraQuest. I hope you pet your nearest Beauregard and tell him he's a good boy, because as we all know, all good boys. And parrots, they're also good boys.